What we see as we struggle through our day is on many levels an illusion. From birth we are taught how to act, how to think, and as we get older, what part in society we must play. Consumerism is the foundation of our society, and striving to acquire possessions, status, power and wealth, the driving force of many people. At school we are taught fundamental knowledge as to how to achieve our goals using the well-trodden paths of our forebears. But what they don't teach you in school is what love means, how our very thoughts impact on circumstance and physical life, how to deal with emotional trauma and the spiritual questions that we need answered. Religion has never answered these questions, as all religions are dogmatic, and regardless of what belief system, they are limited by their parameters of control and ulterior motives. So children grow up thinking as their parents, but also see that much within the halls of power, be it religion or government, is corrupted, a result of any finite belief or methodology. The new generation is in turmoil, frustrated as to what they see happening, and becoming disenchanted with the traditional ways of life. Yes, we must do our share, contribute to our society in order to survive and prosper, but at what cost? It's not what we do that's important, but how we do it. The answer to all contention is not like response, but kindness and understanding. In order to transcend the problems within the current structure, we must adopt a new paradigm. That paradigm is love. And from that perspective, our day ensues with a far different outcome. Struggle itself is the opportunity to learn. And that, I believe, is the whole point of being on this earthly plane. If we engender love and understanding, and indeed kindness to our thoughts, the circumstances of our daily life change considerably, and the day-to-day monotony of 9 to 5 takes on a new meaning. We all must become glass-half-full people, and use our senses to experience the world on a far deeper level, because if we open our eyes, the beauty and complexity of life is astounding, and the infinite opportunities to prosper both physically and spiritually transform all we thought we knew about living. Creativity is aligned to the divine, the creation of life itself, and practicing creativity alone will expand the parameters that are bringing up so restricted. It doesn't matter the art form or process of thought that inspires our creativity, as what matters is that state of mind. That spark within us, our soul, or however you want to view it, has a direct connection to the creative state of mind, and it can deliver us to many epiphanies and knowledge. We all need to develop a trust within, the knowledge that we are part of existence and therefore have its power and infinite knowledge within us. Being intuitive is one direction for this flow of energy, and the more open we become in trusting ourselves, the more we will find. All thought has matter, as what we see is an illusion. The air we breathe we cannot see, but it is the same rudimentary atoms as all life, formed into molecules of different structures, all in different states of being, whether it be gas, liquid or solid. So when we think, the energy of our synaptic system creates impulses that take form and are released. Depending upon the clarity of that thought is how it can manifest on the so-called physical realm. In other words, our thoughts have direct influence, and the more we practice clear thinking, the more of what we want ensues as a consequence. We have a great control over our lives, much more than we think. Mind you, this does take work. It's not as if we can win lotto just from a thought, but it is possible. The irony of being that proficient as to attain that quality of thought would render the concept of winning money obsolete. The world cannot change until we change, transform our latent potential into glimmering examples of spiritual life, accepting our imperfections but striving to acquire higher thought, and with love as our guide seek a better, more harmonious life. Regardless of race, culture or creed, we are all on the same journey, all at different levels of understanding. So we should never judge, rather be kind in our compassion and understanding that we are all learning, and often from harsh lessons. It is often the only way we will absorb truth, by force. We as human beings need to transform. We need to become more spiritual before it's too late. The world is already in crisis due to the lack of love, and our ignorance, living in a world of self and acquisition, just keeps us stagnant. Those in the seats of power will not change until we as a whole want them gone and a better way of life accepted. We must be examples. Each one of us practice compassion, empathy, understanding and love. This is the only way to peace and a viable future for mankind.